Hey guys, RTT back here from that video, guys. Today we're taking a look at the Galaxy Z Flip 4's full update of the cover screen OS. Now, this is coming from 9 to 5 Google with article title being posted by Ben Shroom. Just a key tip or background information, pretty much what cover screen OS is the ability for you to have full applications running on the Galaxy Z Flip 3 or 4 on the outside of the actual display. Now, this is something that, we waited forever with the Surface Duo 2 to actually finally get the ability to use the outside glance display with third-party applications. The same concept now applies with the Galaxy Z Flip 4, and it applied with the Galaxy Z Flip 3. So I believe this actually debuted, it did not actually, it has not been out for very, very long. And when it did come to Galaxy Z Flip 3, I did make a video because it is such a cool concept / idea, because it just makes the outside display an actual display. A lot of times when it comes to these foldable, flippable phones, these outside displays, for the most part, can end up becoming gimmicks. And, I always say this whenever a cell phone comes out, whenever it comes out with like 8K, 24 FPS, it is cool that it shoots in 8K, but that's an absolute gimmick. There is no plausible situation when you're actually going to use that as an actual feature. And like with Surface Duo 2, when that first came out with the glance bar display, because you couldn't use it with third-party applications, it literally became a gimmick. There was no real reason to actually have it other than saying, hey, listen, look, this is a feature on this new device that you're never actually going to use. And when they first came out with this Galaxy Z Flip 3's outside display, it was cool 1.1 inch display, but very limited, so it became almost just a notification panel. And don't get me wrong, that's not bad. It's not like it's unusable, but it's just so much potential not being tapped in. Then Microsoft said, hey, listen, we're going to make it so you can use third-party applications on the outside glance display. And obviously, Cover Screen OS did come out. So here's 4 images of Cover Screen OS, just kind of give you guys a understanding or a breakdown. On the right-hand side here, of course, we do have our control panel that you can actually bring up on Cover Screen OS. And it's very easy to set up also. You just download the applications, allow permissions to your outside displays on your Galaxy Z Flip 3 or 4, and you're able to go ahead and just set this all up. And then, of course, you're able to have a little app window, which I absolutely adore and love, because it's so fluent and just nice to scroll down on a piece of glass. Then plastic inside. No shot at the inside plastic, is actually did very well for me for the time I did have the Galaxy Z Flip 3, but I will say that inside display being plastic, still a little bit of a bugger, but nonetheless though, you're able to scroll down, easily click on applications. Now you can't fully run every application possible. Of course, it is still a 1.9 inch display. You can do a lot though. You can go ahead and open up your music, your Spotify, whatever you're using, Apple Music. You can open that up on the outside display, and it actually perfectly dimension-wise fits on the outside display, as you guys can see right here with Spotify. It is just a perfect fit. You can also, of course, bring up your wallet if you're trying to use NFC, weather, Gmail, text messages, YouTube. You can watch a little YouTube video on your outside display. Now, again, are these all practical uses? Some of them are, and some of them are gimmicks. Like watching a YouTube video on the outside display is kind of a gimmick. But there are very practical uses, like your NFC, like your music player, stuff like that. Just makes it easier to go ahead and just, instead of opening up your phone, flipping it open, take it out and go ahead and hold it in your hand. This is something that I talked about with actually a coworker the other day. He said, why should I buy Galaxy Z Flip 3? And I said, well, the biggest thing about the Galaxy Z Flip 3 is comes down to convenience, right? Convenience factor, how convenient it is to use. And that's why a lot of people love the device, because at the end of the day, this is a great phone, the iPhone 13 Pro Max, right? But it's huge. And if I take this out of my pocket, it fills up my whole entire hand. It's hard to use one-handed. While the Z Flip 3's biggest selling point, like the older phones, like the Motorola Razrs, is how small it is. When this is folded, it's half the size of a iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now, obviously, when you open it up, it's the same size, so you still get that form factor of being able to have the same size phone as you did before. except when you close it, you now have it half the size. Fits in pockets, fits in bags better, fits everywhere a lot better, while you're still able to go ahead and have this outside display be an actual OS system that you can use. So again, like I said, very exciting that it's now coming to the Galaxy Z Flip 4. So this article does read, Cover Screen OS aims to solve the problem by effectively using the out of display for anything. It was split up to of course the recently Galaxy Z Flip 4. As pointed out by folks over at XCR, Cover Screen added support for the Galaxy Z Flip 4 about a week ago with an update through the Play Store as of now. So if you are rocking it, you can go ahead and do that. Pick it up right now. You can also add custom quick settings and widget services with VoIP calls such as Telegram, and can be interacted with the outer display. You can even use a full keyboard and instead of only voice replies. So a little bit of an update there. Does this make better for experience? Not necessary. App rarely have usable interfaces when in landscape mode on the tiny display. Plus, it's a little janky to set up, which, yeah. And the best feature requires a $20 lifetime unlock or a monthly fee. Yeah, you do have to pay a fee. I forget exactly what the feature is, but it's nothing like, I don't think it's the best feature ever, but for just the freeness of it, you can use it without any issue at all. So definitely tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. Have you picked up a Z Flip 3 or 4? Are you rocking the cover display OS? See you guys next one. Peace out.